Good morning, class. Today we are starting our Unit 3 and it's all about angle relationships. In this class, I am going to review adjacent, complementary, and supplementary angles, and then I will explain some of the new terms and different angle relationships, such as vertical, linear pair, transversal, interior and exterior region, alternate, consecutive, and corresponding angles. So here we go. The first term that I would like to review is adjacent angles. They are angles that are always side by side. They have to share a wall and a vertex. If you look at the example on the left side of the screen, those two angles COB and BOA, they are adjacent because they share a vertex and a side. But if you look at the three examples on the right, those three examples are not examples of adjacent angles. Look at the first counterexample. Do you see that they do not share a vertex? They break rule number 2. The second counterexample actually does not follow the definition of adjacent angles. They're not side by side. And the third example actually breaks rule number 1, which is to share a wall. The next term I would like to review is complementary angles. They are two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Those adjacent angles on the board are all complementary, so they can be 30 degrees and 60 degrees, they can be 55 and 35, and so on. Notice how they do not have to be 45 and 45 degrees. As long as they are adjacent angles and they add up to 90 degrees, great, we can call them complementary. And the last term that I would like to review is supplementary angles. They're also adjacent, but instead of adding up to 90, they will add up to 180 degrees. Again, it does not have to be perfectly cut in the middle, 90 and 90. It can be any other combination, such as 120 and 60, for example.